And we are back recording, and once these guys leave, we're gonna leave because I think I got enough of the natural resources out here. Yeah, not much really happened. We had like a few raids. Yeah, maybe a few. Wasn't really an issue, but I think the main thing we did was set up enough, hopefully these auto hydroponics will let us stay in space at least a little longer. So we're gonna test that by going into an abandoned orbital platform and, you know, one of these asteroids, because we do need more backstone. Alright. I feel like I'm forgetting something. What did I forget? If it wasn't important, it'll come back to me later, I guess. Alright. There was also another building that was like right in the mountain. Yeah, this. Oh, I did a little pollution. Whatever. Oh, right. I should probably start heading south. Right, because of that one job. Gonna deal with, yeah. Now it's coming back. So, yeah, also in the room is my girl Maxine staying over for Christmas. Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah. She's not part of the Let's Play, but, you know, she's just sort of here, moral support. And you might hear her typing on her laptop, so don't sweat it. Mm-hmm. Ooh, love that music. Everyone, you all know the drill. Start hacking, start looting. Pickles, move in. Also decided to give Pickles the... Wait, what do you mean you're missing the ammo pack? Oh, now you get the... Now you decide to wear the kinetic ammo pack, and you're like... Alright, I'll give you the anti-material rifle. I swear you colonists are gonna drive me crazy.
Hmm?
No, I'm talking about the colonists or sometimes they drive me crazy. That's something you have to deal with no matter what when you play this game. Holy shit. Okay, so, let's see, for context, okay, the aiming time is 2 seconds, and, okay, watch this, watch Pickle. Are you sure about that?
The fire rate is yes.
Okay, you know, at this point, I should find her a Gatling gun. Because at that point, it's not going full auto, it's fuller auto.
Go for all of the building.
Yeah, this... Oh my god. Oh, I found the grab core. It has security, but, I don't think that's causing a problem. Oh my god. Yeah, and apparently, and Pickle, thanks to that freaking speedometer, ages really fast. Let's see. TV gross suppression. Where is it? Where does it say aging? Does it say? Well, the point is that I had to give Pickles her own biosculptor pod. That's just for her to be like, okay, I'm feeling too old. I'm gonna just pop in for a sec, fix myself up. Because why not? Okay, malfunctioning transport pod. What do we got? What are you looking at?
League of Legends.
Ah, League of Legends. Yeah, I never could get into it, mostly because, Oh,
it's a shit game. It's a shit game.
No.
You don't have to apologize for
No.
getting into it.
No, I tried to, but I'm not... Okay, it's two parts. One, I get nervous if I'm not doing a good job supporting the team, and two, if you're not pulling your weight, they will let you know in some of the harshest ways.
Yeah, the ever famous league toxicity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the reason why when I switched computer, the first thing I told my friends was I am not downloading League again.
Ah.
I was looking for an excuse to never play that game again. New PC was the one.
Yeah, you know, that's fair. That is completely fair. And if anybody actually who's watching this, like one of 5 people is watching this, yeah, if you like League, that's fine. As long as you ain't a dick about it. Malfunctioning transport pod. 136 peppers. There is a story behind that, and I don't know what. Alright, I think I have... Oh, there is a door to check. Oh, and some cryptopods of soon-to-be dead people. Just... God damn!
Explosion!
Like, Jesus, Pickle! You are one scary motherfucker. You know that, right?
Pickle choose violence.
Well, if you're a Monster Hunter fan, you might know the nickname for Devil Joe.
Devil Joe
is the Devil Pickle.
Oh.
Because it's big, it's green, it looks like a pickle. Like, look up Devil Joe and you'll see. It is one of the more dangerous creatures in Monster Hunter because it's a voracious predator that overeats everything.
Yeah, it is a pickle.
Yeah, but the thing is that thing overhunts. Like, it's one of those predators that hunts so many monsters. That's what makes it so dangerous. It's strong. It's angry. It's voracious. It's a detriment to both man and monster. And the thing about it is that it's one of those things that when you get in most games that it's in, whenever you get to a certain point in the game, it will suddenly show up in the middle of your hunt.
Yeah, we had that issue in Monster Hunter Wild with a friend. We were hunting one of the new thingies, and suddenly Gormagala surprised.
Yeah,
we fight it off. We changed place with our hunt. Gormagala again, the same one, and he did that 5 times.
Yeah.
We almost killed a Gormagala on top of the Arkveld we were fighting.
Yeah, now thanks to Monster Hunter going with the more open world aspect, stuff like the wandering monsters is a lot more of a thing that happens. Back then, when it was in zones, you usually were pretty safe when it came to the whole wandering monsters thing, or it was pretty telegraphed that you were going to be like, okay, you got to hunt both a Rathian and a Rathalos in the same hunt, or something like that. No, the Devil Joe was like the only one that had that random chance. But now, thanks to stuff like Monster Hunter Worlds, any monster that could live in that territory could suddenly be your wandering monster encounter.
Wasn't there also that with Valstrax?
What?
Valstrax, the one that could dive bomb if you were hunting. This one.
Right.
This one, Valstrax.
No. For us, it was Basil Goose.
Oh yeah, the carpet bombing.
Yeah, for us, it was the Basil Goose that would show up.
And after that, in Rise, it was Valstrax with the tactical missile.
Yeah. See, now with all these open world games, they're throwing in more monsters that are.
They're bringing back Gogmazios for the new update. We were dying for that because the last monster they added was Omega Savage. And yeah, he's savage alright.
You don't say. Yeah. I got out of the game a while back, but, it's just... I look back on Monster Hunter with some good memories. I remember the Game Grumps when they did their Hunting Monsters mini-series. And, Pro Jared's Monster Hunter 3 guide video. That's how long ago I started.
Damn. I started with Wild.
Yeah, I technically... Okay. I had Monster Hunter 3 for the Wii U. Yeah, I had that. But I didn't get very far. I got to the point where you have to fight Lagiacrus in the water. And after I did that, I'm like...
Oh, the Lagiacrus is horrible to fight.
Yeah, but, okay, now imagine that, but it's in the water.
Yeah, he does the same thing in Wilds.
Yeah, the water fighting in 3... Okay, it was kind of cool that they were trying to have, like, a new dimension you had to deal with. But then, Monster Hunter 4 is where I really sunk my teeth in, because instead of being in the water, it was more vertical, climbing and all that. Like, it actually made things so much better. The idea of climbing onto a monster's back for another weak
to
point.
do that too with Wild.
Yeah, and that is when Monster Hunter started becoming a lot more focused, less on, you know, frustration, more of a
farming simulator.
No, a fair challenge. Like, they could still keep the monsters, you know, threatening and more of in a fight, but they gave us the tools needed to make it a fair fight. It's like the Dark Souls. It's like Dark Souls and Elden Ring, where it is a tough challenge, but they give you everything you need to win.
Yeah.
You just have to get better.
To get good. The ever famous get good.
Yeah. It wasn't Kingsfield level of unfair.
Yeah, there are very well. I think the only moment people started to complain about Wilds being unfair was with Omega Savage, because a lot of his attacks are one shots.
Yeah, that's the point where you're pushing it.
Like, for example, one of his Omega's attack is basically all the tells is that he leans a bit forward and there's some spark on the ground, and then he rushes forward, and if you're caught, it's like, even end game, it's basically 100 to 0. And he also has a mandatory DPS check.
Yeah.
In the form of a Nursilla. And if you don't kill the Nursilla in time, you wipe.
Yeah, that's a little unfair, but at least it's supposed to be complete endgame, like the final stuff. But
you can't really get mad at them because everyone was complaining that the game was too easy. There was the Omega event, and now everyone complains Omega is too hard.
Yeah, it's like you got what you wished for.
The monkey pulls curl.
Yes.
You want?
Basically.
You want?
No, I'm good. I never liked tomatoes, which is ironic because I like ketchup, but then again, I like cake, but I'm not going to eat, like, the ingredients of a cake.
I get that, don't worry. And remember, knowledge is knowing tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is not putting it in a fruit salad.
Charisma is convincing someone to put it into a fruit salad. No, the actual one is saying that salsa is a smoothie. Convincing someone salsa is a smoothie.
Which reminds me of the food layer. The food layering, basically, where if you have only one side, it's a toast. If you have one on the bottom and one on top, it's a sandwich. If you have all around, it's a calzone. And if you have only one side and the bottom is a quiche. So technically, lasagna is a sandwich.
If you cut a lasagna and have it stacked on top of each other, you still have one lasagna.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, I gotta test you on something.
Mm-hmm.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
That's a trick question. It's not a sandwich, it's a taco.
Excellent answer! You know what's funny is that Yu-Gi-Oh! Virain's dub, they constantly have that joke in. The dub is a thing of beauty. It's like GX level silly. But it's the good kind. Like, it actually feels... It makes the characters actually feel more, you know, realistic and human. And even then, they still kept that ending that actually made me cry. How dare the funniest Yu-Gi-Oh! Make me cry?
It happens.
Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s was actually pretty good. Like, yeah, it was more of a kid show, but it was actually refreshing that the stakes were.
I'm gonna be honest. I stopped watching at 5Ds was the last.
Yeah. Sevens actually
I
is refreshing because the stakes are... We created a new game rule set, and this corporation wants to stop that. That is literally the stakes, is the way we want to play is at stake. There is no fate of the world. And that is surprisingly refreshing. I mean, you have to admit, after a while, it gets kind of ludicrous.
To save the world using a children's card game.
Not just the world, you got like...
The universe.
And then multiverse dimensions in Arc 5. It's nuts. Rest in peace, Takahashi. Does make me wonder what would have happened if...
He made that Oro manga instead of doing...
Instead of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or he didn't do... Or the Dual Monsters thing wasn't as popular. Or maybe, here's one, what would have happened if Toei continued the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series?
Oh, the Season 0?
Yeah, no, yeah, like, not just doing, you know, because after, you know, because they were basically adapting the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga. But what would have happened if they adapted the Duelist manga?
Ooh.
Because that's like one of those, that'd be an interesting what if. It's just, you know, one of those things. I also like to think about what would have happened if 4Kids continued dubbing One Piece. Because, oh boy, half the stuff that happens that they would have to cut or change. Oh god, the slavery. Oh god, the child. The old experimentation.
Yeah.
Oh god, Kuma's childhood.
That is still a kick in the
Like,
in the head.
there are times when I will go, Oda, are you okay, man?
The type of shit he does to his character.
Yeah, he is good at doing tragedy and comedy, but there are times when I have to wonder. It's like where sometimes I look at what Araki writes and I go, Araki, do you have like a puppy holocaust going on in your basement?
That's you know, that is the one thing that allows you to make sure that Bao was made by Araki, because in the first 10 minutes 5 dog dies. Yes.
And then later it's like they decide to stick a Bengal tiger on a Bao infused dog.
Yeah.
And that you gotta give that scientist some you gotta say he's got some balls, because it takes a lot to put in front of the investors a Bengal tiger and kill it in front of them.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I'm no accountant, but I'm pretty sure Bengal tigers aren't cheap.
That reminds me of something in Baki, where basically there is this character called Orochi Dopo, who is basically a legendary karateka, and there's a strong legend that he killed a tiger with his bare hands, and he never confirms it. And during the middle of the series, you see him dressed in the very same bloomers he used. Basically just a short, and he's like, yeah, I killed a tiger with my bare hands, but if I said in front of everyone that I did it, everyone would try to do the same. This species is critically endangered, so don't do it.
You know what? That is fair. Alright, come on. Alright, engine cooldown almost done, and we will move on to another asteroid. seconds. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh no, we left one of our little robots behind. Whatever. I can make more. Nah, I'm just still talking to the non-existent audience. I'm basically just talking to myself at this point. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna mine out everything and yeah. Yeah, at least we got some mechanoid. Already got some grav stuff. Duh, brain. A couple of those while we're here. So we will be right back because obviously this is gonna take a while. Alright. And we got a big ol' army of rusted, annoying people. Or we had one. Well, that went incredibly quickly. Oh yeah, I did accept that quest. I got a ton of tox packs we gotta deal with. Where are the garbage men? The garbage man can... Huh. Huh. Okay, that's pretty neat. Alright, we do have a mechanitor orbital HUD that we really should get through. I need to set you up with a grav spine. Great, now I'm remembering that episode of Simpsons when he was the garbage man. Oh, good times. Ooh. Oh, pretty. We have so much flooring that is just this. Hey, we're actually getting a nice supply of this stuff. Yep. Right, I need to boost the temperature here. That's right. Definitely important. Actually, why don't I just, yeah, do that. Duh. Okay. We're actually at the point where we have more vaxstone blocks than the amount we set up. Perfect. Okay. Alright, we'll let these guys grab all that and we'll just move out. Move out, head to the mechanitor. Oh my god, look how fast he's going. He's speed. Or she's speed. Look, these nice, calm, quiet evenings. No, I'm not talking to you, talking more looking at this. Because I accidentally put human meat into the hopper system here. Yeah, not what we want in our nutrient paste. That's doing fine. What are we doing? Yeah, we can get leader speech. Leader speech. Leader speech. Let's see. I talk about avoiding splinters. Okay, that is important. Let's see how weird this speech is going to get. Okay. I spoke about how loyal the colony is. Okay, that's good. That's good. Maybe this won't be an insane speech that shows that my mind is slowly deteriorating. I offered thoughts on how all are uncles and fathers. Okay, I mean that's kind of weird, but you can maybe make it an allegory. I described tall deltas. Okay, I think I've lost them. I mean,
yeah.
I think I'm losing them. I described how to be a good psychic. Okay, maybe we can make that work. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? I discussed the terrible social skills of our enemies. Okay, I mean, I could think of other things, but alright, well, we'll do social skills. I talked about defeating beasts through grace. Again, it might be allegory. I discussed how to be angry without being sharp. What? I talked about the elegance of the colony. I mean, we do have a pretty kick-ass ship. So, I mean, that kind of works. I spoke about the needs for surgeons. You know what? That's actually legitimately a good thing. Especially with the bionics we want to install. Okay, did I get them? I described the history of Scythers, the mechanoid. And it was a terrible speech. I'm going to this hub. I'm gonna go screw over a mechanic. Callie, what are you doing? Game? Oh dear, did I get a freeze? Did my game just fucking freeze? Look, I can click on stuff. It's like it's stuck in the ship's about to launch thing.
Not good.
No, indeed. Fuck it, I'm going to bed. Okay, new day, new chance to make it out. And remember to uninstall all these and grab them. Because I do not want to leave these behind. So, this evening, well, not this evening, this morning, I decided, you know, screw it, I'm going to grab all the material here so that I can leave and be happy with all that material. Because that is a lot of backstone that we can turn into grav plated. Oh, right, I need to, yeah, I forgot. Whoops. Alright. You grab that. Okay. And now we're going to save, and hopefully we don't get that error again when I head over to that base. Alright, and we're taking off. Please work. Nope. Okay. Now I'm thinking maybe it might be the area we're going to that might be causing that problem. Alright. Alright, we'll see. Be right back.
With New Vegas.
And
whenever I try to leave Goodwill, bam! Crash. Back to that stuff.
Yeah. So it looks like, people, we are continuing. The problem is that it was just that Mechanitor area, a space station. My theory, I think we might have been too big. And we might still be a bit too big, because I need to find a good spot to land. Well, I guess I'll have to land here. Technically a crash, but shouldn't be too bad. And as you can see, we got another survey site, so we are stuck here for a few days. Oh, see? Oh, that didn't, no problem. Alright, we will set up that. Make sure there's no roof area. I decided to mess with the mod options for fishing to make it so there's a lot more fish in the area. Because if my crew's going to go fishing, I'm going to let them go fishing. Let's see. So, what is in our local area? Well, I see a ruined library. And a warped obelisk just showed up. Oh boy. Alright, Pickle, you mind taking a look at that? Because I am 100% aware of what that does. And I suppose we should... Ooh, we can actually provoke the pit gate. Alright, but first we'll do the normal provocation ritual. Should be connected, right? Okay, those aren't. Meanwhile, I'm gonna have Maxine and Pickle head out for a moment. Let's see if we can make it to that library and, just loot whatever's out there. Let's see. Okay, we can make it. Man, figured as much. Huh. We can even head to that ancient mercenaries. Okay, if we have enough fuel. Little, ruin their day. Welcome to the desert. We got sun and fun. Also, rattlesnakes. And we're good. Oh, and in other news, we happen to have a new mod thrown in, the Alpha Armory mod, which now lets you, well, there's new weapon traits and kits and everything. We might be able to upgrade our main weapons for the better. Well, and probably worse for anyone who faces us. Yoink! Alright. Alright, we'll deconstruct them and see what books we want to bring back with us. Wait. Archon raid? Huh. Oh, Maxine, will you please get rid of these bugs for us? And this is why Maxine goes out on all missions. Anything that comes by is suddenly flash fried. Flash fried like a goddamn Southerner fried chicken party. They'll fry anything down there. I think there's even like, okay, I know there's like fried cookie dough, fried ice cream, and I think somebody and they even deep fry their turkeys on Thanksgiving. Like, some people will do that.
Oh my god.
Which, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to try. I don't want to try.
Science.
No, I don't want to try deep frying a turkey, but I wonder how that would taste.
Yeah, you have to try it once for science, like to see how it tastes.
Yeah. Yeah, I might as well just chop all the mud and material here, because why the hell not? Plus, that Dago tree sap actually is a medicine, which I forgot to grab for you all. Alright. Not much in the way of books for that I want, so we'll move on. Anyway, in case you're wondering what we're earning doing this job, a gunner sub-persona core, because it's better than one anti-aircraft laser gun that's controlled by an AI that can auto-target our enemies. But two! Ooh. As if being unable to break through our defenses is bad enough. We could hit you anywhere on the map. Oh yeah, they want to do an artisan trade. They want 28 lassie. Yeah, no. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's that. Okay, we got a base full of powerful mercenaries, and we have two of our best soldiers out in the field to meet them. I feel kind of bad for those mercs. Oh, Pickle, go on in. Greet greet the people. What in the goddamn? Huh. That's actually a pretty big raid. What the hell is a metal storm? A giant monster covered in jagged spikes, body covered in irregular oil-like fragments. It could rapidly fire a large number of metal spikes. This particular spine has the probability of triggering a chaos hit. Ew. Huh. Yeah, that could be a problem. Alright, everybody. Go out and meet him. I say it could be a problem. It's not gonna be a problem. Alright. Huh. It's not showing up. Huh. Ah. Hmm. Oh, you're gonna call reinforcements? Well, fine. I will do the same. And we'll just throw down some of these. Okay, that's annoying. Yeah, let's head back inside. Uh, oh, at least we can heal quick. Okay, so while that's going on, what's going on over with us? Or with this duo? Knock, knock. FBI, open up! Alright. We're summoning the packs. I love this ability. Sure, it makes him pass out. But summoning a bunch of pissed off animals on my enemy will never get old. Alright. Let's see if we can find that unique weapon that possibly one of them have. Alright, so whose was that? Alright, you had the... Alright, Viv, grab your sword. Huh. Alright, I guess I didn't tell the jump lifters to stay back. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, this has definitely been one big storm of metal. Hmm. It does require a line of sight. Alright, Reaper. You know what to do. Oh no. Whoa. Yeah.
I'm a firealizer!
I don't. Well, yeah, our ship can, but this thing is kind of teleporty. At least they broke it. Yeah, we'll put those there. So at least I know where they are. Alright, that is one problem gone. And given that this is going to be pretty easy to clear out, yeah, I think I'm going to call it for today's episode. I'll just keep chilling in this area. And we'll come back once we figure out how this works, and yeah. See you next time.